Mhm.
That should be it besides the fuel line, and then all 17mm bolts it should be to get it off the transmission. This is the nut I just took off on that motor over there. And this bolt sits on top of the starter, or this does right here. And it holds the starter, the transmission, and the motor together in it. You gotta get your hand behind here and like this and barely get it off. And that comes off. So you have one bolt right here, a bolt right here that goes on the transmission to the motor and threads in on this one, I think. Maybe not another one, but. And then two nuts on the bottom, and it will slide off. There's what I was talking about. And then the two nuts down here, and the bolt somewhere right there. Can't tell right now, but right there, I think it is right there. After those two, it's easier to get this one with the ratchet socket and extension to get it off, if I can. There's that one that was up there. And now you gotta take off the hoses for the heater boxes to the car, and then the barrel nut that holds the cable. And it should be it. Oh yeah, and the fuel line too. You just loosen that clamp and move it out of the way somewhere. Same with the other side, and then that. Now it's time to take it out. And don't forget your throttle cable, which is just the barrel nut. And it will slide right out. That's what it was hanging on. Now it should be good. Take two. Just like that. Now it's completely out. Now to take out the transmission, I gotta take off the CV joints, the transmission / motor mounts, and starter, clutch cable, the clutch thing, and that for the shift rod to shift it, and it should come out, and then the bolts that hold it on the front. wood. Good on it. What? Well, I had to cut the CV joint because the dang bolts were seized to the heads of the bolts were seized to the surface. So I cut it off, got the transmission out, and then cut all the heads of the bolts off. And then they all threaded out perfectly. Now I gotta do the other side. Now would be a good time to replace the clutch, but I don't have the time or money to get one, so I'm just gonna check the wear on this one and see how much longer I have. I don't think that's any good. Here. See that movement? Probably what my problem was most of the time, or some of it. I think. and broken springs, which I knew that last time because I took this out before. I just had to get the one out of the other bug. This one's basically mint compared to that. And the pressure plate, I guess it didn't have many miles on it, so I'll probably end up using this one. Definitely not using that. So, and then that was probably my problem, part of it probably, and then the transmission shifting thing adjustment probably got out of whack and won't shift in the gears right and keep grinding. So for now I'm gonna put that bug transmission into this bug, and hopefully it works with that and this new used clutch. It should. Transmission's decently cleaned up and ready to go back in the car.
Get up in there.